Hey, I'm Davis King. I'm going to be giving the youth senior talk this week. For those of you who don't know me, I enjoy playing football, soccer, and tennis. And so today I'm going to be talking about our pregame prayer for football and how important that is to me. So I'm just going to go ahead and read that prayer out. Dear Lord, the battles as we go through life, we ask for a chance that's fair, a chance to equal our own stride, a chance to do or dare. If we should win, let it be by the code, with faith and honor held high. If we should lose, we'll stand by the road and cheer as the winners go by. Day by day, we get better and better till we can't be beat, won't be beat. And that's a really important part of Tuscola football tradition. It's done before every game. And though it's not original to Tuscola, it was first done by the Nebraska football team. But I'm glad that Tuscola's made it a part of its tradition, because I feel like it's a very important thing to think about in all kinds of sporting events and in life. But one of the lines that's really stood out to me is, if we should lose, we'll stand by the road and cheer as the winners go by. That's just such a hard thing to live by, especially in football with how intense it is. And it's been especially hard for me to live by in two specific games in my career. One of them was my sophomore year at AC Reynolds, and the other one was this year against North Buncombe. And both of those football games were lost on a missed field goal by me. And that was something that's extremely hard to live with and try and get through. But I feel like living by this prayer kind of helps you get through it and helps you come out with a better attitude than you would have otherwise. Because it's just hard to stand by and accept what happened and know that there's nothing you can do about it now, and accept that they were the better team that night. And this also goes for so many things in our everyday life. I'm finding it to be really true in school right now, especially with online school, because that's not the way that any of us want to be doing school right now, but it's how it is, and we have to kind of accept that that's the outcome and just get through it. And there's so many times that I've wanted to just not do schoolwork and just watch Netflix, or there's 1,000 other things that you'd rather be doing, but you just have to kind of accept it and move on with it. And then another line that's really stuck out with me about this prayer is, if we shall win, let it be by the code, with faith and honor held high. I feel like this is really important to kind of know how to win with class. And there's also two games that really stuck out with me over my career about this, and one was the West Henderson game this year and the North Buncombe game last year. And both of those games I won with either a field goal or an extra point. And that's just one of the greatest feelings you can have. It's truly amazing. But in the North Buncombe game, I did not win with class. I kind of talked bad about the other kicker who had lost the game on a field goal right after I just kicked one to put us ahead. And I just felt awful about that after the game, after the kind of the heat of the moment. And I guess that kind of came around to me this year about how I missed a field goal that would have won us the game against North Buncombe, and that was just an awful feeling. But I feel like it's so important to know how to win and to not gloat, because that doesn't help anyone. And at the West Henderson game, I had kind of learned my lesson at that point and just celebrated with the team and didn't look for how the other team had done anything bad, but just looked at how we had done good. And I feel like that was really important to kind of just learn how to win with class. And so I have a Bible verse about winning. It's from 1 Corinthians chapter 9, verse 25. All athletes are disciplined in their training. You do not do it for a prize that will fade away, but for an eternal prize. And I feel like that's so important, because you're not just playing just to win the game. You're playing because you love the sport and you love the people who are playing it with you. And if you want to play it for the eternal prize, you have to play with class and know how to lose and know how to win. And I feel like that's just so important to think about when we're in sports or in our everyday lives, that you have to kind of live by those principles. And this has really affected my faith in sporting events and in real life. I think about this prayer quite a bit. And so now I'm going to play a video of a high school team doing it, so you can see what it looks like, and that'll kind of be the closing prayer. So thank you for listening and watching. Have a good day.
Repeat after me, fam. Dear Lord, we pray that we got to go through life.
Dear Lord, we pray that we got to go through life.
You give us a chance that's fair.
Give us a chance that's fair.
A chance to earn our stripes.
A chance to earn our stripes.
A chance to do it again.
A chance to do it again.
We shall win.
We shall win.
Let it be by the code.
Let it be by the code.
Faith and the honor held high.
Faith and the honor held high.
We shall lose.
We shall lose.
Let us stand by the road.
Let us stand by the road. Cheers, let's go by. Day by day, day by day, get better, better, get better, better. So we can't be, we can't be, won't be, won't be, won't.